dreamt of a perfect proposal? I feel like I know some of the girls in this group have like their proposal probably saved in the Instagram section or Pinterest.
We all know who's that.
Nina.
Honestly, I feel like at some point, let's be honest, we all have like that moment in life. Either it was when we were 12 or now, where we dream about like, oh my God, this is my perfect proposal. Or even while watching a show, we're like, oh my God, this is perfect. I want the same. Like we always have that moment. Like even you, Laura, if you feel like not into the proposal kind of vibe, I feel like we all have like, even at 12, you thought about it.
I mean, I never had like a mood board or I
don't have a mood board. Disclaimer: I don't have a mood board. FYI.
Sure.
I don't.
No, she has a wedding dress. It's kind of different, yeah. But I just assumed that really because you know what it is nowadays. Proposals are pushed in our faces like every day.
It is
like, and they're getting better by the minute. Like
it is. It's a whole performance.
I just had something pop up in my head, but the other day I say better, but I just saw the funniest proposal the other day, and I sent it to you girls. Like this guy, he proposed to his wife.
It was awful.
And she thought that he was kidding, and she was eating an apple, and she threw an apple at his head.
But also the proposal was so random in the video because they were walking. He was behind her and he was like, "Would you marry me?" Like out of the blue, and I'm like, "This is not a proposal, first of all."
But I find it cute.
What?
I
mean, the whole thing was cute. Like she threw an apple, then she jumped on him, and like it was cute.
No,
but like,
but you know,
video
this
was
is
so
something you would
funny.
remember. Definitely, you would remember. And
yeah,
this
the
is
headache.
Now that I think about it, it's such an uneasy moment. I can imagine you having a proposal like that and reacting like that, like throwing an apple at his face.
It's so funny because she goes, "Stop it! You're kidding!" And like, you know, who throws an apple at?
And like, I want to know what makes you throw an apple. Like, I cannot even imagine.
But also choose your moments.
Are you kidding? Are you kidding? He's like, "No, I'm being serious." And then she's like, "Oh!" And then she like jumps on him and like, and then I had to watch that video a few times, and like every time I replay it, I just keep laughing more. And I'm like, this is the funniest
But it's
proposal
so funny.
I've ever seen. Like, there's some funny ones, but also before I got to that topic, I just meant that in general, like you see these high quality, amazing, beautiful beach proposals, a million roses everywhere. And I feel like when I was growing up, like when I was a bit younger, I didn't have it that much in my face.
No.
So I feel like I didn't dream that much about the proposal. I just dreamt about getting married, if that makes sense. So like, oh, I want to be married. But I didn't dream of like, oh, this is how I want to get proposed to. For me, it was more like, okay, like you have to ask my parents for their permission and then we get married.
Because I also think some of the cultures, I don't think everywhere it's so normalized to have these big proposals. So even to me, I mean, okay, in Hungary there is, but in Italy, I saw it less often. I remember having this chat when I was younger with my cousins, and they were like, yeah, you agree to get married and then you get married, which I'm sure it's changed now, but like there is a lot of different cultures where they don't have this. So I always thought of it more like private thing rather than like the big like roses and petals. But then I do agree it's cute. Like,
but I feel like it's because of social media. Yeah. Now it's a whole performance, a marketing, a show. Like you have to have the cameraman, you have to have like, it has to be like the wow effect because you want to post it. I mean, most of the people want to post it. But before it was like super private. It was like, let me ask to your father first if he's okay. Yeah. Like it was more of like...
Oh my God, I remember it was so cliche in my country at some point that they would rent the entire cinema and you went there to watch your movie and somebody is proposing.
That's so cute.
But let's talk about public proposal. Are you okay with that?
I wouldn't want, but...
Depends.
I'm fine.
Like, for example, last time with
the
that
one you
video,
shared.
Yeah, she shared a video where like, what was it?
The lights, the
lantern?
Yeah. Like,
the
lantern, like for example, I don't want entire my family and my friends to witness how he proposed to me, but if it's a stranger, I don't care. But I
So
want
like if you're in the middle of a restaurant and he gets back like down on one knee, like because those are also some proposals I've seen online.
Yeah.
it's okay because I
Yeah.
don't know that people and it's not gonna be that awkward. But if it's in front of my family, my friend, I would be
Really?
like,
What if they're like hiding? Because I've also
Yeah,
seen
I
like
don't
people
care
they
about-
hide like in the back. You say yeah, and then they're like, ah, she said yeah, and then they
Yeah,
come out.
that
like,
part is
So what if
fine.
she says no?
But
Imagine.
ooh,
Exactly.
No, but, oh yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah,
that's why I
actually-
don't like public. Like, imagine you say no, then the humiliation is even bigger. Like,
Actually, I
like-
read it online that like proposing in a public makes the girl like
Pressures the girl.
Yeah.
what pressures, yeah, like it's forcing the girl to say yes.
Like to me, I mean, first of all, sometimes I do feel like that. I mean, in a perfect world, I wouldn't want men to come up with this decision all alone. Like I would want my man to kind of know already that I'm gonna say yes, because I don't,
Exactly.
because it's a pressure. Like you have to make a choice there and then, and he gets the time to think about it because he's making the proposal, and you don't have the time to think about it. You have to make your choice there. So I would, in an ideal scenario, I would want him to first get a green light from me in a way that, yeah, actually, I've been thinking about taking the next step. Are you thinking about it as well?
Yeah.
And then afterwards,
like you're waiting for it already, and it's,
Yeah.
then it's just about the gesture itself.
Because otherwise,
No,
I
I
would
agree.
feel like, is it really a yes? Was it really just a pressure? So I don't know. To me, whatever
Because
works
me,
for you.
so
but-
I witnessed a public proposal, and first of all, it's super awkward.
Was it
To
like
witness-
someone you know or a
No,
stranger?
so me and my grandma, when she visited me in Dubai, so we went to this restaurant that has the view on the Burj Khalifa,
Yeah.
right? I forgot the name, Joe and Josh, whatever. And so there was my table with my grandma, and then the table with the couple, and they had a kid already. And so the guy stand up. So he wait for, the moment when the Burj Khalifa is starting to do these shows.
Aw.
So he wait for that, then he stand up, and then like he grab her hands and like, please stand up. And then he barely put his knee down, and he showed the ring. Like it was so weird. I don't know how to explain. He showed the ring. He didn't say anything. And then she started crying, and then he put the ring, and then they sit back and finish the fries. Like it was
I think
so
it's so
weird.
cute, though.
It was
weird,
Like they
but-
were crying. But like it was like he was shy because he was in public. She was shy. Then they just cried, and then they sit back, and like we all
Clap.
congratulations. But like, and then there is the after,
But that's
it was so weird.
good story. What if she says no? Because it happened to me on a flight. The guy proposed on the flight. Yeah.
She said no.
And she said yeah. So I mean, it was nice. No.
There's nowhere to live.
Yeah, but exactly. Like imagine she says no.
Yeah.
And then you are stuck on a flight, and like it was cute because everybody, like we were notified before, like we got on the flight, and then the cabin crew went around to say that okay, there's gonna be a proposal. Just cheer when you hear that people are cheering, and like I was like, okay, but what if she says no?
And you saw it, or you were like just in the
No,
back?
I was in the back, so I didn't really see it.
Because
but I
the
find it
problem
cute
of
in
public proposal, I feel like then they're so shy. I mean, that guy was so shy. He didn't put the knee down completely. Like it was like,
I feel like you're
so weak. I'm judging. I'm
You're
judging so much.
stuck on that knee. I've seen TikToks where they're like,
But like,
this is how you propose, and if you don't put that knee down properly, I'm gonna
No,
say
it's
no.
not that. Like, like poor guy. I felt like he was not really comfortable. Like in a way,
Yeah.
like it was so rushed. Like there was the fountain show, and then the waiter was filming, and then he didn't say anything. He just showed the ring, and then she cries, and then he cries,
But
and then
I
they
think-
kissed, and then they sit down and
I
carry
think
on.
it's the girl's dream proposal, but not for the guy.
Maybe.
But I feel like it needs to be also like comfortable for him and her. Like their
Yeah.
dream stuff needs to combine together. Like if, for example, I don't mind if it's a public proposal, but if my fiance doesn't want it, I'm not gonna push for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, but like I think most of the people by that time kind of are on a similar level of
Yeah.
comfort. So, but yeah, it definitely sounds like the guy.
I mean, it was cute at the end. I'm not judging people who were being
I think it's very cute.
going through that process. Like it was cute. Like the Burj Khalifa was here, the fountain show. Like they had the view. The little girl was here, and they cried. So it was really emotional. But I felt like they were not comfortable. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So that's why.
Yeah.
Anyways, you can always say yes and then change your mind later on, or you can just tell the guy that
think
actually
that's
I
worse.
said yes because you're in public, but
That's the thing.
Yeah.
honestly I wanted to say no. Like,
Yeah, you can. Honestly,
So what's
Never
like
do
your dream proposal? Like,
what
and-
was?
yeah.
or what?
You're
I
asking
mean,
Laura?
I was actually
Everybody.
staring at Laura, but
She was
can
asking
ask-
everyone. Yeah.
And then like actually, I'd love to hear your proposal story and
And yours as well.
yeah. But Anisa, what is your dream proposal?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never dreamt first. Like I think it needs to be supernatural. Like
Yeah.
the moment you feel that this is the time, even like if we are just chilling like on the sofa and watching Netflix, and you just ask me if I want to marry you, I think it's still
It could still be
romantic.
very romantic, yeah.
Yeah,
I
like-
really agree with you.
like
Yeah.
I don't have this. Oh, you need to book entire restaurant for us. No, I don't have like crazy dreams. As far
Something
as it's coming
simple
from
but
your
very
heart,
romantic.
yes. As far as coming from your heart, I would say yes.
Oh.
But at the same time, honestly, kneeling for the guy for me,
Knee
it's
down.
ick.
Yeah.
It's ick.
Eek.
I will not allow my because see, like kneeling down is like I don't know how to explain. For
But usually when the man is kneeling, then you go down to like it
Yes,
goes. So
if my husband, like my fiance,
Like
goes
me.
down, like kneel, I will also go down
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I don't
same.
want him to. I don't know, like
But
Bow
usually
down
it's
for
something
you.
that
I don't know.
happens.
It's something ick for me, and
So you would
I would
ideally-
either ask him to stand up, or I will also go like on my knees, or just do a squat.
This
I
is
don't
what
know.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like ick for me.
That's so funny because men usually think that they have to do. So
Yeah.
good that you
No.
voiced that. Cause
I think you should let your future partner know from the get go. Like you don't once you propose, don't go down on one knee.
The poor guy
No,
would
I mean,
panic
like-
under the.
Squatting. No, but whatever you do, I would love it. Even if I'm pooping in the toilet and you ask me to marry you, I would still say yes
Yeah.
until it's coming from your hood. Yeah, judgy face is here.
But I'm like out of the diarrhea.
Like, hold my hand now. But yeah,
Thickness and half.
I hope you get proposed like that, Anisa.
I really want. I'm gonna make sure.
knowing me, most likely would happen. But I also I saw one proposal. I found it really cute. The husband, like the fiance, woke up before her, and he just wore the ring on her hand, and she woke up with the ring itself.
Oh, that's
And she was like,
No, that's,
No,
I think that's
I
really
didn't say
weird.
anything.
I found it cute.
That's
No.
weird.
I found it cute.
No. What if I say
think-
no?
No, but I think that, like, for example, for me and Dante, I made it very clear that I wanted to get married. Like, we're either getting married or we're breaking up. There is no in between. So, like, if he would do that, I wouldn't care because I made it clear that this is
Yeah,
the next
exactly.
step.
That's true. Like I was in
But,
a similar
but at the
situation.
same time, I feel like
It's easy.
if there is not like some sort of conversation after,
Yeah.
like where you, because I don't know, for me, it's I've told you what I want, and I feel like when you propose, it gives you a chance to tell me what you want. Like you will tell me before, but when you take the moment to propose, you say usually very touching things that
You don't really.
yeah, and then you say whatever, will you marry me, will you spend the rest of your life with me, whatever you want to say to ask that person to become your partner, like your lifelong partner. I feel like that moment in itself is very special, and it's like if you just put a ring on my finger and then we never talk, like
It
there-
feels like he's skipping the whole proposal.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I was gonna say, like, I wouldn't mind that. Like, I'd be like, like I'd be happy, but there would
As
have
long
to
as
be
there's a
something
speech.
after,
Yeah.
like because
A cute
otherwise it
speech.
feels like you just skipped the part where you actually propose.
Confess.
And then I'd be like, you want
Yeah.
cereals?
So breakfast in bed.
Have you seen like? I mean, some people they do that as well. Like if you go eat or something and they put it in the food or something.
I'm
I
scared
don't
to
like that.
swallow it.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
And we are doing that in our hotel. So we have the cake proposal where you can have either have the text on the cake or you can just put the ring in the middle. But like, I don't like this kind of food.
I saw
it's
like
weird.
time ago when I used to watch Kardashians like years ago, and I saw like Scott proposing to Courtney, and I think he put the ring in like a breadstick or something like this. And she said no.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's just scary. But you know what? These are the things that I would usually. I don't even. I told to my best friend, like to the friends that were surrounding me at the time what I don't want and what I would love to, so that they could make sure that my man is gonna do the right thing.
Oh, so you had a thought on it.
I mean, I didn't go into the extent of like fantasizing, but like, for example, what I knew, I didn't want ugly nails. So I was like, make sure that my nails are done for the day, because I don't want ugly nails, so that, I don't know, I just look at the ring and I see my ugly, yeah. Anyway, so that was one of the, like, these kind of things, yeah.
And what other things?
The hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the
wrinkles.
Actually, this is a very cool question. Like, what did you, Valentina, do to prepare Laura for her proposal?
She didn't.
No.
She didn't know. She didn't know.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm still very disappointed.
No, because
She will
basically,
tell you the story.
yeah, like, let me tell you why.
Oh my
Because I also
God.
asked him, like, how come you, but only very few people knew, because he was scared that somebody's going to tell me. Because to be honest, we don't really have secrets between each other.
Okay.
And that's kind of true. Like, you can trust my family, but like, you can also not trust your family, because
Yeah.
we would tell
I
each
know
other.
what you mean. I know what you
Yeah,
mean.
so she
like,
was-
do you think you would have told Laura if you knew?
No, I wouldn't. No, especially that time, because we
No.
weren't even living together.
Yeah. So anyway, so he also wasn't sure when it's gonna happen. He just got the ring, and then when the time is right, it's gonna happen.
Okay. So
And
how
that's
did,
why.
So who did he tell to prepare you?
So we were. Yeah, so we were at this. I can tell you the story, the full story then.
Oh, go on.
So we were coming to Dubai actually for a vacation, and we were with our friends. So it was one of my best friends coming with me, and then one of his best friends joining him, and like a few other friends. And yeah, like at the time when we were already boarding a flight, that's when he told my best friend that, listen, she's like, I want to propose to her. Also, the lucky part was that my best friend can do really nice nails. So she always made sure anyway, like even if there is no proposal, she was my nail artist. So I always had nice nails at the time, so it was okay. But yeah, so he told her. So she was, and this friend of mine, she is the craziest on proposals. So she was even like overthinking it more than any of us. She was like, I want for her this and this, and like came up with a lot of different things. But I mean, we are not like that with my partners. So it was also a bit more chill than what she thought. And so my fiance gave the ring, because like me and him, we are very close, like to the
Yeah.
point where I can go through his stuff, he can go through my stuff.
Yeah.
So he gave the ring to his friend to bring it, so that I don't notice, right? But the friend got like, so he didn't make it to the flight.
Oh, no.
And we weren't sure if he's gonna make it to the flight. But we were all chill. Like, he was super chill, so I didn't even notice that it's important. I was
He has
like,
a
okay.
good poker face.
Yeah, like crazy. To the point that I remember, like, I told him around maybe a year before that I wanted to get proposed. Otherwise, I want to move on from this relationship. So I was kind of aware that something's going to happen, but I never expected it to happen. It's so crazy. I don't know, the delusion to the max. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so in the end, it happened on a boat, on a yacht. And it was so genuine, because we were just having a good time. Then his friend asked me like, "Oh, Laura, do you want to put in any music that you want, like anything you like?" And I just jokingly said a song that I don't even know how, but came to my head. And then my best friend, she was like, "Let's take pictures." We took pictures with my best friend, and then she was like, "No, but take some with your boyfriend as well." And I'm like, "He doesn't like pictures." No, we will make him take pictures. So my boyfriend pretended that he didn't want to take pictures. We convinced to take pictures. And then, like, at the picture perfect moment, he kneeled down, and I was like, what? Like, it was so...
If you had the apple, you would throw the apple.
Exactly, because I was like, I didn't even, like, you didn't even want to come to take pictures. Like, how was this planned?
He's a great actor.
And, like, and it was so funny, because it's all on a video, and I first said no, because because I wanted to say no. I was like, no, like this, And I went like, no. And they thought that I'm saying, like, for a split second, I could tell on his face that he didn't understand what I'm doing. And then I mean, obviously it was just a weird, like, I wanted to say yes. It was just like, I was so surprised, like, no way. Like, I wanted to say no way. But then, and then because he was kneeling, I bent
Have
down.
you seen that video?
Have you?
Which video?
The
There's so many
proposal.
videos. Oh,
Continue.
your video. No, I
No,
haven't.
I will show.
Yeah,
Yeah, like I was jumping and then I went down to his level because I was so excited. So anyway, it was very cute. But my best friend had to take pictures, had to take videos, had to make sure my nails was done, had to make sure
Did he
I'm
do a
wearing
whole
something.
speech, or he just knee and show you the ring?
No, he did a speech.
You're really stuck.
Yeah,
on just
he did a
not
speech.
speaking, huh?
Yeah, because I feel like to me it's like you say, like it's a special moment, and I mean every proposal is different and everyone can do whatever they want, but like it's a moment where you have to voice the reason why you are doing this, right?
Yeah.
In a way. And I will also, when I'm accepting it, I will voice the reason why I'm
Yeah.
accepting, right?
No, but
So it's just like,
exactly.
I feel like it's an important part for me. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, so
He
that's
did
why I
like a
asked.
cute speech,
Yeah.
and like that speech, like during that speech, I was like, you know, it's the weirdest. I don't know, Kaori, how was it for you? But for me, I felt like I'm so high. Like I don't know what's happening. Like like you know, I was so like
Did you cry?
no, but I don't
I
usually.
did when I saw the video.
Yeah, everyone.
But wait, that's so. I mean, it's not sad, but it's sad that you. I can't imagine you not being. He has to propose again.
Why?
Because your sister wasn't there, and neither were
No.
Yeah, then Dante has to propose again as well.
No, you need to go to Bali and marry again because we weren't there.
we. That
Exactly.
is very true. I have actually thought about the fact that I will have another wedding, and we will.
We'll be bridesmaids.
But actually, I don't need to. Like, we're 5. One of you have a wedding, and then we'll come and we'll enjoy that moment together.
True.
Speed up the process.
But yeah.
That's it. Yeah, and he did the speech. So I also appreciate, like as you said, I think it's important. I didn't plan, like I didn't know beforehand that it's so important. But now looking back, it is really important to kind of confess your emotions because, especially, I feel like men usually have a harder time to open up, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how you know that it's actually real, right?
So yeah.
He really wants it and he means it.
Yeah.
I feel like for me, for our proposal, like it was not what I didn't dream of a proposal. Honestly, me, like I've always told Dante that we could be in our bedroom and you can propose.
Aw.
Because like I said, for me, it's more about
The stuff.
the step of what you're telling me, or I mean, obviously actions speak louder than words, but I need to know that you are on my same boat. Like, why do you want to marry me?
Yeah.
Why do you want me to be your lifelong partner? And then ask me to marry you. And that for me can be done anywhere. Like you said, I could be pooping. Yeah. I always told him, like, I don't care. But I think if anything, he had like this pressure of like, I don't, like if I know Dante, I think that what went through his mind was like, he would never want me to look back and be like, oh, I wish he did this, you know? So I feel like for him, he wanted it to be a moment that I would always look back on and love. And honestly, it is. Like, he proposed in Phuket, yeah?
Aww.
In Thailand, which is, I think, honestly, why I'm so biased as well. Like, we got engaged there. This was, like, our first crazy traveling was done in Thailand. So, like, we have so many memories there that, you know, it all started from there. It starts from there, yeah. And he actually... Like, I'm trying to remember where we were, but we were, like, more like a private beach with the resort type of vibe. So they set everything up. And it wasn't too over the top. Like, you didn't have a million roses. It wasn't crazy, but it was very beautiful.
It was.
Yeah, like, you saw it?
Yeah, you posted on Snapchat. Remember?
Did I?
Yes.
Are you
I saw it
when?
as
well.
When did I
Yes.
propose? When did I show this?
I don't know, but I
think you
I
showed
know
the
I
video.
saw the no, she posted on Snapchat.
Are you sure we're talking about my proposal and not my wedding?
It's your proposal. It was like in this
Yeah.
tippy kind of thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's your proposal, right?
Well, you guys can see the full video. It's on YouTube.
It's
Anyway.
so
okay,
cute.
cool.
It was
But
so cute.
yeah, for sure. Like, I could see how nervous he was and stuff, and like all the moments leading up, it was very beautiful. And I do love that I can like look back at it and like I have videos of it and pictures because I love to reminisce on things, and like when you have actual footage and stuff. So that's for sure like something that I would like. I don't need high quality, like the best videographer.
Yeah.
I don't care, but just set up a tripod somewhere and let me remember this moment. You know, like let me replay it.
I agree because you don't, I mean, of course you posted it, but for example, I have a video, I didn't post it. It's not about posting it, it's about having the moment
Remembering.
captured.
Yeah,
exactly.
because also
Yeah.
like you said, actually, when they are proposing, you're kind of in a high.
Yeah.
So being able to watch it back is like you relive it, but more present in a
Yeah.
way. Because like, yeah, I was there, but I was like, I was like, I don't know. I was
My
like,
heart was like, yeah.
Like for me, I do think I kind of had a feeling that he was going to propose because he was acting kind of weird and like my parents were acting weird and
That's so cute.
but I didn't want to get my hopes up. So I was like, even to the point where I saw them setting this thing up at the beach and I was like, could this be my moment? But I was like, there's no way I'm entertaining this. And then it's not me and I see another couple getting proposed because I'll just be so sad. So I just tried not to think about it. Like, I was like, okay, I hope it's me, but I'm not going to think about it because if it's not me, I'm going to be really sad. And then like, he was like, I organized a romantic dinner and stuff. And it was super cute. And like, but I could see he was so nervous, and then I was like, "Why does this feel like we're on our first date?" Like, it wasn't like you where it was super natural, and you even had to like force him to take pictures with you. It was like he was super nervous and stuff, and I was like, it was almost like we didn't know how to speak with each other because we were both nervous. So it was like,
That's so
like
sweet.
you want to conversate, or are we gonna talk, or what's up? Like, yeah, but it was really cute, and then. I feel like I just have to watch the video again because everything, I like you said, you feel like you're in a high and stuff. And
yeah, to me, it was really like at that moment, and he was so nervous as well. Like by the time he got on his knee, he got nervous, and we were on a moving boat, with the ring like this, and the ring was huge on my finger, so I was like, I'm gonna lose this ring here. So it was very, funny, but also like everything was shaky, and no, it's good that it's recorded.
But now that I'm thinking about it as well, is I am happy that my family wasn't there because it gave me a chance to actually enjoy the moment with Dante by ourselves, because I feel like if my family would have been there, I would have been
partying, celebrating.
Not partying, but like more with my family and be like, like la la la, and like not actually giving the time to my fiance and like planning and like being excited with him, which is like we're celebrating our future. So actually I did enjoy, like I enjoyed calling my parents after and being like, oh, look at the ring and that. But then after that, hanging up the phone, just being with Dante, like...
It's like a mini honeymoon, I would say.
Exactly.
It's so cute.
So I feel like I didn't have a dream proposal, but if I had one, he mapped it out perfectly.
I think proposal that I really love that I heard recently from your friend that visited us. That's the cutest proposal with the tree that they planted together. And years later, they're like, this is such a beautiful proposal.
So this is the friend who was also like on, like
doing
she
yours?
was the one, and they on their first date or second date with the guy, they planted a tree. And ever since they are dating, they visit that tree every now and then, water it, check on the tree, how big is it? And so on the day, like on the proposal, the guy knew that my friend is like on another level romantic. Like she wants everything, the roses, the dinner, the dress, everything. So the guy was like, all the friends, we knew that it's going to happen. And he literally planned it out to the point where the guy's mother faked a dinner reservation that she had to pass on to them, so that's why they had to get ready. Like it was like faked, but the guy's plan was all along this. And then they went to check on the tree that they sometimes do, but also because they never take pictures there, they started to talk about that maybe we should take pictures because we never do. Like we should have this like tree and us like on one picture. So let's just set up a tripod and let's just check. And so they set up a tripod. My friend is checking everything is good, and then they finally set up everything, and that's when the guy went down on one knee, and like even the ring has like this rose hue because it's a cherry tree, and so they wanted to touch back on the cherry tree, so it's like it has like these rosy diamonds around in the ring.
So cute,
it's just so sweet.
Okay.
But did she have any like feeling that it was gonna happen once she was setting up the tripod?
No, like there was at some point she also had like you that she was saying that no, but he's a bit too nervous, and why is he nervous? And like anyway, probably not. It's not gonna be today. Like she had this in the beginning, but by that time that they get there, she shushed it away completely.
Yeah.
So she said that at that very moment she was not prepared at all. Yeah.
I'm taking my
so
words
cute.
back. I want that.
It's so good,
I
especially
think that's the most
tree.
romantic proposal I
Yeah,
have ever heard
so
about.
cute.
Plant a tree. That's so cute. I swear. Like I need to plant a tree now.
But it's so cute, honestly.
Valentina, what's your dream proposal? Would you want your sister to be there?
No.
Payback.
No, I don't have any dream proposal. And there's only two things. Basically, it's one thing. Like, I want it to be very private and with no people around. Only the two of us. I don't need any photographer. I mean, I want it to be captured, but honestly, I would rather have no
We will
videos
be in the
about
bush
that.
with the camera. You will not see us.
Yeah, we will be in the bush, film it, and leave. And then she'll be like, "Oh, I wish I captured the moment." We did.
I mean, I want it to be very romantic, but yeah, I think it could be very romantic at home as well, like on the couch. But yeah, I just don't want anyone to be there.
Same.
I
That's it.
feel
That's the
like-
only thing, and then the rest I don't care. I just want him to.
No, do you not care? Like you wanted to
Me, I
have
don't
a
want
one knee.
anyone to.
And actually, now that you just mentioned it,
Yeah.
I need the knee.
You need the
I
knee.
need the knee down. Yeah.
To me, it's such an important step. Like I will go down with you. Like it's fine. It's
Oh
automatic.
yeah, and about that, I didn't go down.
No?
Yeah.
You guys making me feel bad. That's the
No, you shouldn't.
No,
I think it's
fine.
not. Yeah.
It's just like me knowing myself. Like it'd be like I don't know. Maybe
For me,
I
it was the
won't,
moving
you know.
boat. I was scared that we were gonna fall out, so we were both at that point. We were
No,
both
but
done.
in this sense, I want it to be traditional. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
he has to go down, and then
Do you want him to ask your dad for permission?
yeah, it would be nice.
Oh yeah, that I feel like for me is like a deal breaker. Like you have
Yeah.
to ask. I don't know. It depends on your relationship with your parents, but like, of course you have to ask my parents for
Yeah.
permission.
Yeah.
And for you, I mean, he has no
Makes
choice.
sense.
It's even.
It's
It
even
makes sense. No, I mean, even I want to the relationship with my parents and the future guy to be as smooth as possible.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like a step, like an important step as well. But like, I'm the same like you, like I want it to be very private. And you're all talking about capturing, but like me, if there is no photographer, like no one, it's like, now that I'm listening to you saying that actually it's nice because I can look at the video and remember the moments, but like I don't know how we will manage to film that because I
Yeah.
don't want anyone, like even the
Yeah.
photographer, I don't want anyone.
I think this tripod situation that the guy managed to pretend that it's for something
but I don't
else.
want to see the tripod.
Yeah, like
Like
for
you have to
us-
hide it.
True,
Yeah.
but for us it was easier because we were YouTube, like we
Yeah.
were vlogging at the time. We vlogged everything, so it was easy
It
for
was
him to be like,
natural.
"Oh, like I'm filming this because I'm taking you to dinner for our YouTube vlog." And actually, on that moment that we were staying there, the hotel was working with a photographer, so he took the pictures for us, like for free.
That's
so
cool.
nice.
Which was so nice. And one thing like I wouldn't want is to have a photo shoot at my engagement. Like, okay, but like do this and do that. Like, no, like
And
you
be like-
capture the moment and you better capture it well, and that's it, you know?
I agree.
Yeah.
And then yeah, like of course I'll do a selfie with my hubby later, but like
I mean, I would do a couples shoot later on the line,
Yeah.
like maybe in a
The next day.
I mean,
I'd
I
be like-
didn't. Yeah, we didn't really do. I mean, we did because it was faked. We clicked a few pictures.
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
But I didn't. I would do before the marriage, for example, like a cute photo shoot, me and
Yeah.
him. Like maybe not to post, but just to remember our age and where we are in
yeah,
life,
yeah,
like
yeah.
those kind of things.
I just mean like more in the moment.
Yeah.
I just want to continue enjoying
Yeah.
the moment and like not feel stressed
100%.
about the pictures. Yeah, but for sure, like I feel like if they're gonna set up a tripod and you're not used to it, like you're not
Yeah.
used to filming content and stuff, they better do it
It'd
very
be
well.
weird.
yeah.
Hidden camera.
It'd be weird.
Huh?
CCTV. Hidden camera.
Yeah, actually,
CCTV, I think would be funny. Like that would be a really nice way to capture,
Which one?
like the random camera. You know, you just think it's.
No, okay. Because I imagine two ways of being proposed. One of them is at home, where there's no CCTV.
Hidden cameras.
Depends on who is the guy, no?
Yes.
What is the home?
But at least at home, he can, I don't know, just find the camera and
Place it somehow.
place it, yeah. Or like hide it somewhere.
you know what I guess like I'm trying to think like if I was a guy and we are not used to having our cameras out or whatever, how can I do this? I think I would be like, oh, I saw this funny, like let's play a game, or like I want to film us playing this game, or I don't know, something
I will
like
see it
this.
coming.
Huh?
You were
Yeah.
If he's not someone who's filming usually, and then
Yeah.
out of the blue is like, let's film and do this game, I will see it coming.
But you know,
Yeah.
like my fiance set up a CCTV at home, not because of anything. He set it up because what if he's not at home? He wants to check.
Inside?
Yeah. It's inside the house. Like, what if somebody breaks
To
in?
know.
Oh yeah. But I mean, you never. Since then, you haven't gone to
Okay.
his house.
Because I used to stay as well, but I used to stay at their place. Like, for example,
Yeah,
the
but
guy
it's-
wasn't there and I was sleeping there and changing and
But it's after, and it's not like the whole apartment. It's off, like, and it's not like the whole apartment. Like, there is a certain spot where it's like in the entrance, I think, where it's looking at the entrance, so that if somebody breaks in, you can tell. But I would never second question him, because it's a good idea. Like, yeah, sure, we are, I don't know, on a trip
but
for
it's
a month.
specific situation.
I have
Yeah,
a question. If you were the guy, how would you propose?
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I was also gonna say before we jump into this question that actually I'm thinking about it, and if I was to keep getting proposed to by Dante every year and a year again, I would always choose a beach location. Like, I just love the beach.
That's
Like,
what
if
I
I
was
could
to
choose
say.
one thing, I would like to be proposed. Well, I already got proposed on the beach, but I think now I feel like, no, that for sure. Like, if that didn't happen, that would have to happen.
Yeah.
And during sunsets.
Oh, yeah.
That's
A beautiful
romantic.
sunset.
Me, it should not be at home.
No?
I'm hearing you guys saying like at home in the couch. Like me, it's weird. Like we are watching The Office, and oh, by the way, you want to get married? Like
but it's a nice
weird.
dinner or
I don't
just
know.
having a
Me,
nice
we have to be
conversation.
like not in a restaurant, like probably on vacation in somewhere
Yeah.
very isolated, and it happened. But like at home, like I don't know.
You will
It
not feel
feels
the
like,
effort.
and then we continue. Oh, I have to do the laundry, by the way, and then
Yeah.
the life continues. Like it's
Now
weird.
I'm scared. Like that's how I sound like that. I don't have any like.
No, you have expectations.
Yeah, I have expectations. Like I would be happy to have it at home, but of course, like the other.
The best scenario
Location, that
is
would
like
be
you're in
nice.
Mexico during sunset with a stray dog running around.
That would be so cute.
But I was gonna
On a
say
private
there's these small cameras.
Yeah.
I have one. I forgot what it's called. Oh, Insta something.
Yeah.
And they're magnetic. You can like put them on places and stuff.
Yeah.
I would just recommend that people that don't have cameras usually like buy one of those and just hide it somewhere and just film it from like afar or something.
Yeah. I think it's nice if it's captured, so find a way.
And do you want this?
Wear the Ray-Ban glasses.
Yeah, actually, that's
You know
a good
the
idea.
Ray-Ban glasses? They have like the camera.
Yeah.
I've seen like the.
And you will be like Oompa Loompa like this in the camera.
Oh yeah, wait, true. No. You don't understand. Okay, guys, I should be a guy. I can do these proposals on the back of my head. Okay, so what I would do as a guy, like to not make it sus, and like if you know that we don't film and stuff, I would get these these glasses like time in advance. Be like, oh, I really love these glasses. Like, ha ha ha, I'm a nerd, whatever. Start wearing them a lot to make you think that that's the normal thing that I do. Bring them on holiday, be like, yeah, of course, like this is so cool. I can film everything. It's haha funny, and
much
then
work.
leave them on the table. Leave them on the table. Propose
Exactly.
next to the table. It will capture everything.
That's cute.
That's so much
Yeah.
A good idea.
Why? I mean, her fiance bought
Yeah.
her ring
Time in advance, yeah.
So buy some glasses time in advance,
Yeah.
so it's not dodgy. Like, why are you
Yeah.
suddenly wearing these?
Yeah.
out of the blue.
I do agree with the vacation, though. Like, or not the vacation, but I always wanted something that it's like not in the
Special
city. Yeah, like not in the same city where we are used to everyday life. Just because I wanted a place to be like, okay, this was.
And you
where
can
it happened.
prolong the moment.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Like,
Because
at home, it's-
you hit it with you hit the nail on the head when you said, "Oh, I have to do the laundry." No, wait. Like actually, after I got proposed to, no, I don't want to think about my housework. I want to be on an island somewhere. So
Yeah.
I take it back.
pooping is taken back as well now.
No.
I mean, at home
I
it can
want
be
it
sweet
to be
too.
like
but
romantic, but still like.
But make sure you did all the
Natural.
laundry before you
Yeah.
propose.
Alright.
I don't want to have no
but
housework.
I mean, after you propose, I'm not gonna continue pooping. We are going out for a dinner.
Yeah, true.
let me clean and then you can go.
Oh my goodness. So how would you propose if you were a man?
I don't know. There are lots of ways. For example, I want fairy tale also, but in a way. But I would also maybe cook a dinner
Dinner or
for
something,
us.
yeah.
Oh.
Make some decoration.
So actually, before we end this episode, I have a question. But would you propose as the woman to the man?
Depends.
I feel like I expect that.
Yeah.
From you. What about you, girls?
I think that I could imagine a scenario. I don't think it would be.
I could not imagine you proposing to a man.
No.
No
What scenario
way.
is it? Like you just having questions whether you're a woman or something?
No, but I think if it's. Well, yeah, I don't
I
know.
could never imagine you, Laura.
Yeah, there is no way.
No way.
Don't
You know, I
even
mean,
think about it.
if I feel so connected like if I'm in that kind of a relationship where we support each other that much that I know he's very shy or something, maybe I would. But no, maybe I'm traditional.
You're lying to yourself here.
I'm being delusional.
Come on.
Just no way I would propose.
And
I'm
what
just
about
supporting
you,
you.
Anisa? You said depends, but it depends
I
on what.
don't know. Like what I have in mind right now is the scenario from this TV show Friends, that the guy was proposing the Phoebe and Mike. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that guy was proposing to her twice, but it wasn't the right moment. So she just took the initiative and she proposed.
Oh.
I think in that kind of scenario, I would.
Oh, like you've turned him down a couple
Yeah,
times, and then
yeah.
you're like, okay, he's definitely not gonna propose again, so I have to now.
Yeah.
propose.
Oh yeah.
But
See.
this is not
that's a good-
what I
scenario.
would. This is why. But I would not take the initiative and trap him into saying yes to me. Like if he wanted to marry, he would already propose. Like I find it like. Call me crazy, but in these terms, I'm not a feminist. He needs to propose.
Yeah. I feel like this is what I was saying. Like, to me, it's kind of a trend lately. Like, the woman can propose too. Like, I mean, you can. It's just that there are some moments that sometimes it has to stay kind of a fairy tale.
Yeah.
And it's not the old-fashioned way. It's not like anti-feminism or whatever. It's just like, it's cute that the man step up and say why he wants to marry you, and then share his thoughts.
That I feel like you, as women, we already propose when we voice the fact that, by the way, I want to get married.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's not the normal for like men. Especially like let's say men that don't have like the religion where they know they need to get married and stuff, and they're not really religious. It doesn't come from them to be like, oh, like we should get married. It's very rare. So I feel like once the woman is like, by the way, marriage is important to me, and like I want to get married, that's me already proposing. Now
So
you
you do the
fairy
rest.
tale. Yeah.
But I do know couples where the guy is a lot more emotional in a way. Like I know that for the guy, maybe it would even be more romantic if she would, like, just because that's their dynamic. Like, I mean, it's not, I wouldn't say it's the general dynamic in the world. Like, generally, females are very in their lane and men in their lane. But like in that relationship, I could even imagine that she would propose, because it's just how their dynamic is set up.
Like he's more feminine.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. Yeah, so I could imagine cases like, but I agree with you. Like,
I don't see myself going down.
but yeah, I don't see myself.
so
Will you marry me? Not the one me, but would you propose like on the couch? I guess the man gets the couch proposal.
And you do the men do the laundry.
Yeah,
Or the pooping
it's
proposal.
weird.
Wait, I just got a flashback. I actually proposed to Dante as a prank. If you guys ever want to, actually, I think we privated it. No, we privated it. I'll show you later.
Yeah, show me.
But no, he actually thought it was real and everything, and it was actually really emotional.
Yeah.
And I felt really bad to tell him it was a prank after, because it was a really great moment. But
Oh no.
but no, like the man should propose.
The men should.
Oh.
Okay, I want to see this video now.
Yes,
Now I
please.
feel bad for him.
Actually, I feel so bad. I felt so bad on that day. Like I actually even questioned, because anyway, I wanted to marry him. It wasn't like haha, no, I don't want to marry you. It was more like, no, like
I also want a proposal.
But at the same time, like it was so wholesome and emotional that like I was like, yo, maybe I shouldn't even tell him this was a prank. But the thing is, how do I show him the video? Because at the beginning of the video, I'm telling everyone this is going to be a prank. So,
My
And after how long
God.
did he propose after this?
oh, that's a good question. I think like 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah. Or maybe like a little bit less than a year, but
This is
Oh
so
my
cute.
God, yeah. Prank. Don't prank people with proposal. Now I'm thinking.
Yeah.
that's why the girl probably
Imagine
threw
if you
apple
get
at head.
proposed and the guy's like, ha ha,
It
it's
was a joke.
Yeah,
I'm
I've
slapping
seen
you.
those. I've seen those videos on
I would
slapping
YouTube.
you.
break up
So
at the
bad.
same time. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, if we dated for
I'm
like
sorry
a
for
week,
that,
it's
but-
fine. But like,
But if the guy says that and he's like,
Yeah.
ha ha, that's a prank.
No, I would hate that. Yeah.
especially if you know that I'm waiting for it to happen. Like,
Yeah.
it's
I've
over.
Seen those. I've seen
It's
those.
over.
I
And
think
they
I would
stay
break up
together.
as well.
Yeah. It's over. Like, why?
So, anyways, I guess those are my special circumstances where I'd propose to the man.
Yeah, right.
What about you, Valentina?
What?
Would you propose to the man?
I just said no.
She's a hard no. There is no
I
other
said like
choice.
100 times no.
No way.
No,
my God.
never.
Let us know
sweet.
your dream proposal in the comments if you have one. If not, maybe you would propose. Let us know if you would propose as the woman. I don't know. Let us know your thoughts on our conversation. We look forward to seeing you guys on the next episode.
See you.